I'm looking for a wealthy businessman, like somebody who can take care of me, because like the way that I'm a Nigerian. I'm a Nigerian woman. I want the same household that I had when I was a child. So my dad took care of my mother, all his wives, all his girlfriends. They never had to like lift a finger. When I was younger, I never entered the kitchen. If you want a wealthy man, a businessman, you're going to adjust the way you behave. You're going to adjust the things that like the people you surround yourself with. If you want like a rapper, you're going to act accordingly. So everyone has personalities, and like we weren't all just born with a specific personality. We change as time goes on. And so if you want something better for yourself, you're going to have to adjust to that as you get older. And it's all about evolving. So yeah, I think that like you have to change and you have to be different for what man you want.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree, because I definitely evolved from teenage wild child to like a fully grown, fully developed mom. Like I've evolved so much. So I can definitely say I've learned a lot just over these years of just how I'm supposed to, just act accordingly when it comes to whatever situation that I'm in, whether I'm with a man that I'm potentially suiting, or just trying to be myself. Like I've learned that I really had to learn who I am as a person before I get into a situation or get into or even try to be this I want to say this partner or this companion that I think my future husband wants, opposed to just pretending or just thinking that, okay, I'm going to, again, I'm going to clean up behind him. I'm going to do his doctor's appointments. I'm going to do all these things for him just to hopefully have him choose me because I'm just this perfect person.
What have you done to get a man like that you knew up front? It was just like, this is not really who I am, but I'm going to pretend to be like this person just so I can attract him.
I've never actually pretended to be somebody I'm not, but I do think it is natural for us to want to kind of show the good side and show our positive qualities, especially when we're trying to go after a man that we truly want or somebody that we really like. Because obviously, when you find the one, you want him to see your best qualities. You want to see him, you want him to see you cooking. You want him to see you tending after him. You want him to basically choose you. I don't necessarily think it's pretending. I think it's just really putting your best foot forward when you meet someone.
Yeah,
I like that perspective.
So I don't be pretending, guys. I just be putting my best foot forward so you can choose me. Like, so if after we done been together a year or two and I'm not cooking no more, that is not me. That is not, I don't want you to take it as like, oh, I was pretending in the beginning. I was just putting my best foot forward. Yeah. That's what you're saying?
Well, a yes and a no. I think when you are going after somebody, right, like a man, I think it's kind of, you don't realize that you're doing it, but sometimes you just kind of change yourself, but you would want to change yourself in a positive light. It's like, okay, he likes somebody intellectual. I'm going to, try
I'm gonna start reading books.
Yeah, I'm gonna read up on the things that he likes, or I'm gonna try to learn more about the world, so we can continue having these conversations, so we could connect more.
I think it has its pros and cons. Definitely, especially depending on the type of man that you're choosing to change your behavior and certain characteristics about yourself for. So if this man is an intellectual, bookie type of scientist or something, and you see that he finds it sexy that you read and that you want to educate yourself a little bit more on whatever it is that he's into, I think if that might have a lot of pros.
Yeah, absolutely. I found myself in a situation where, somebody did martial arts, so I also did martial arts just to kind of understand them better, and I ended up liking it on my own. And I think men can also do the same thing, like you have a woman that you fancy, a woman that you want to go pursue, and you kind of learn what she likes, what she doesn't like, so you're going to think, oh, okay, she doesn't like this, so let me not do that. Let me just put that away because she doesn't like that. I want her to like me. Or she likes this, so let me go do that with her. so we can continue to connect.
Especially if it's a good change. Like, there's
Exactly.
nothing wrong with doing that to, like, better yourself. For yourself
Absolutely.
and the person you're with. Because that's what you want. You want this person. So,
Do you think you've ever been in a relationship where you changed yourself for somebody?
no, I haven't, because I haven't really been in, like, a serious relationship. Like, but I am changing myself now for what I want.
For the type of man
That I want now, yes. And I
Type
have
of man
yeah.
you manifesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have talked to men like that I want, and, like, it just has not gotten to that extent. And I know I've dealt with men that I want to marry.
Do you think that men should start teaching us women how to be their dream girl? Or is that something that we just gotta go through the rough patches and experiences to understand? Like,
I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with that, to be honest.
I don't.
Because you want to.
I don't think that men should, like, teach, like, if you want a specific girl, then you'll find that. You don't have to teach. That's like grooming. You don't have to, like.
you don't think some women out here need to be groomed? I need to be groomed. Hello.
I don't think
I'm her.
I don't know. I feel like if you want a certain woman, then, like, or there are girls out there that, like, are on sugardaddy.com, or if you want a certain woman, go to, like, the plastic surgeon's office. Like, if you want a certain woman, that woman is out there. You don't have to groom someone else to be who you want them to be for yourself.
What if you don't want what you match? Like, what if you don't want the man that you actually attract? I don't know what type of man you're looking for,
Yeah.
right? But here you are changing yourself for this specific type of guy, and you're not attracting that type of guy.
Yeah.
Do you go and change yourself again?
Okay, so no, because look, so let me bring myself. So for personally me, I'm looking for a wealthy businessman, like somebody who can take care of me, because, like, the way that I'm a Nigerian. I'm a Nigerian woman. I want the same household that I had when I was a child. So my dad took care of my mother, all his wives, all his girlfriends. They never had to, like, lift a finger. When I was younger, I never entered the kitchen. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but, like, my father never let us do anything. I grew up like a princess. And that's what I want, like, when I get older. And that's all I know. And so I'm adjusting myself, not because of a man, but this is what I want for myself. Like, I love the way I am now, okay? Like, I really evolved. Like, I'm more quiet. Like, I listen more than I talk. So, and that's what wealthy men want. And you have to be confident as well. So, like,
Preach, God, preach, sister.
all these things that I'm doing now, and, like, I am around the type of men that I like. Also, like, the type of girls that you have around you. Like, you have friends for, the clubs. You have friends for, business meetings. Like, whenever you get introduced to, like, these business, I don't know how to explain it. Like, yeah. So you have friends for that. So it's not like you're really changing yourself, but, like, you're adjusting yourself for, like, the men that you want, and then you bring your certain friends around that
Type of energy. So
that
if
type
I
of
want to be an
event.
ice skater, I'm gonna start hanging around ice skaters. If I want to be an actress, I'm gonna hang around more drama clubs and places where people are acting and doing skits. And so I think the narrative of one, I just want to go back to the should men train and groom their woman to be the woman that they want to be? But you're saying no, the woman should already be doing the self-work on herself to attract the man that she wants to attract, right?
Absolutely. So I am a firm believer in you are what you attract, and you are what you surround yourself with. So if you find yourself in a position where you're like, I don't really like the men that are around me, the ones that are, asking me out, or, I'm getting their attention. So I think that means that you need to do a little self-reflection and ask yourself, well, what am I putting out there? What is the image I'm portraying? What am I putting out there that's attracting these type of men? And also, what are your surroundings? If you want, like, a wealthy or a very successful man, where are you hanging around? Who are you surrounding yourself with? Because I think at the end of the day, that all matters.
Not at the bodega.
So basically just to say, like, you you're not. I don't want anyone to be. Well, you can do whatever you want, but like you shouldn't be changing yourself just because I want this man, because that's not going to be the real you. You should change yourself because you want to. Like, this is the person I want to be, and that's why I'm changing. I was always supposed to be with a rich man, a wealthy man, because the way I carry this is who I want, and this is what they want. So it's what you want before what the man wants, because then if you do that way, you're not really.
It's what you want before what the man wants.
It's what like it's the way I'm changing myself. I'm doing it because I want to, not because of the man. So if you do it that way, you're being your authentic self because this is what you want, not what he wants.
Absolutely.
That's why I don't want that's why when they say him training you, it's not going to work for me personally. It could work for someone else.